Well, I was looking at YouTube and obviously with the Rise of Skywalker coming, you're going to get a lot of videos on rumors, and rumors are plenty. And that's the nature of the beast when it comes to this, when you don't have much to talk about other than, teasers and trailers and interviews with people involved and that sort of thing. And loads of rumors come about all of these films. Some of them are really wild and pretty obviously untrue. But when someone introduces it as just, here's a rumor I'm hearing, and then they can give the details of, well, this guy said this and it turned out to be true. And maybe there were 3 other things that didn't, But recently now, Doomcock, who has quite a following, he's released this idea that there, and this has been going on for quite some time, that there's tons of reshoots and all this sort of thing for Rise of Skywalker. And that they're still filming stuff right up to the release date and all that sort of thing. The reason it has some amount of credibility is that Star Wars is in trouble. And so that's why you kind of look at that and say, maybe so. But recently was these test screenings, and they were terrible. The reactions to them were bad, apparently, and Bob Iger was upset. And then George Lucas apparently came in to help them out, and that there's another version of the movie that's his version, and that there was a Kathleen Kennedy version and no one liked it, and so George came in and it was a little better but not by much, or something like that. And then there were all these possibilities that Kathleen would quit if her version isn't picked. I don't really buy that. And then that the movie might even be pushed back. That one is least likely. I really don't think that would happen either. As far as Kathleen Kennedy, for all intents and purposes, she may already be done, and it's just not going to be announced. It's like Benioff and Weiss, that they knew about that a long time ago. We just get the official word recently, that sort of thing, and that's how that goes. But there wouldn't be any announcement that she's done with the company before the movie comes out. But we did get the word the hiatus is in effect now, and so that kind of confirms the trouble is there. But as for particular rumors, you just don't know until, of course, you see the film. And even then, how the production went and all this sort of stuff, it could be years before you get all the nitty-gritty details about it. Now, case in point, the whole Justice League and Snyder Cut stuff, little by little stuff comes out over the years since it came out. You get more details about how things were handled and all that. But, well, this is much bigger than that, though, But so I was watching a video by your boy Zach, formerly Diversity in Comics, now Comics Matter. I thought he would have put this on his movie channel, which is Splato Dagato. But anyway, and he was careful and delicate to say he's not throwing Doomcock under the bus, but he was critical of the idea of the hysterics and that sort of nature towards this, and that some of the rumors are too far-fetched to even bother with, I suppose, is what his point was. But at the end of it all, Doomcock readily admits it's a rumor. It's like the criticism that Mike Zero, that guy, it's always speculation and rumor, but he says it up front, and take it with a grain of salt. So there you go. So, slamming the guy, like some people do. I mean, Zach didn't do this to Doomcock, but some people are just horrible to the guy. And it's like, look, did you listen to him? It's a rumor. You already know that. If that bothers you, don't click on the video. And that's the nature. It's very simple, and it's not that big of a deal. So the rumors can be much ado about nothing, and also complaining about the rumor can be much ado about nothing. So I've said in previous videos and in this discussion that even if Rise of Skywalker is good, and boy, that's a big if, because what we do know, it looks pretty desperate and sad. the Palpatine being resurrected and all that. But maybe they got a clever thing about how it happens. But dubious. But nevertheless, even if it's a fairly okay, good film, it's too late. You're not going to get the stink of The Last Jedi off of that franchise. And that's the main one. All the other complaints about the other movies and stuff, and yeah, they're true, and there's bad here and there. Nothing compares to that hydrogen bomb that was The Last Jedi, and that's just too bad, There's really nothing you can do. I mean, short of, I don't know, time travel, Bobby Ewing in the shower, it was all a dream, Which, even if they say they did that, it would still, just reek of desperation, but there's nothing you can do. The damage is done, and that's it. And from what we have seen, I don't think those elements of, dreams or time travel would be in it. It just looks pretty desperate. And, oh, look, it was Palpatine all along. And, shoehorning thing at the 11th hour. And that's what this is. It's the last film of this story that hasn't had a story until now. Poor Rey never gets a story. Never. Until now, no. It should have been her story all along, The Last Jedi should have been more of her story than anything else. It wasn't. It really wasn't. She got nothing. So it's kind of bizarre when they keep saying this is all about Force is female and feminism, and you got your female hero and you don't give her anything. It's all very, very strange, and speaks to a lot of laziness as far as the vision and plot goes and that sort of thing. But anyway, getting off the topic here. So yeah, a rumor is a rumor. And that's it. I like Doomcock. I think he's entertaining and funny, and we'll see, But the guy says it's a rumor. It's his source. He has some confidence in it. That's his opinion and whatnot, and that's all it is. It's nothing to get upset about, really. To be upset is to be upset about what actually has happened that we already know, and that's the sad state of affairs for a once magnificent franchise now brought so low. Oh, that wasn't a hit at Solo. No. I actually liked the Solo film. I did, Last Jedi, the stench of Last Jedi is still there, unfortunately. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Do subscribe to Doomcock and your boy Zach. Those are good channels. So there you go. Thank you for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe? And the link description below. That'll take you to my mini stores that have plenty of goodies for you.